When we were looking into the idea of getting additional siding replaced on the back of our home, we really were looking for a company that was flexible as well as affordable. And Cameron was able to work with me directly in a way that was very, very approachable. He, was making phone calls, making text messages just to make sure that I knew the exact schedule, and then I could also, communicate with him about things like weather. He made it incredibly easy, and the price point was perfect. So no complaints. Ideal Siding made it very, very easy to work with them. Working with the team was incredibly easy. To be completely honest, I just kind of filled out something online and was like, hey, I really hope this works. We'll check in with other companies as well. And Ideal Siding made it perfectly easy. Cameron came out within a week, checked everything out, gave me some measurements, and then I know they're not supposed to do this, but I was like, hey, can you maybe ballpark it for me? And he gave me his expertise with the understanding that, it could be completely different once the quote was mocked up. He mocked up the quote for me within a week, and then we were able to start scheduling. We did have to keep our schedule pretty tentative because of the weather. It's springtime right now, so the week before the siding went up, it rained literally every single day, and then we just kind of got lucky with the original schedule date coming to fruition. The final result is exceptional. It looks great. They were able to cover up some of the dings and even the electrical boxes that didn't look so great. They were able to kind of cosmetically make those look better. So I can't recommend Ideal Siding more highly. The quality of the finished product is impeccable, honestly. I don't see any fault with it. They even left us a few other pieces because we're still going to do a deck renovation as well. So they were able to leave us a few, patchwork pieces once we put the new deck in that will cover up where the current deck is. So I can't be happier with the final product. I would highly recommend anyone that I know to work with Ideal Siding, if I'm going to be completely honest. It was incredibly easy, start to finish. I had literally zero complaints, which is very, very hard to come by when it comes to companies who are doing work for you around your home. And especially in this day and age when, sometimes you see extra fees hiding behind paywalls and you see quotes that maybe don't really add up. Ideal Siding was incredibly transparent the entire step of the way. Absolutely. Yeah, the techs who came out and did the siding work were incredibly personable. They also were kind to my dogs as well. You know, I actually got in contact with one of the guys, Neil, specifically about some decking repair that we're planning on doing as well. So even though Ideal Siding, speaking of dogs, even though Ideal Siding doesn't do any deck work themselves, being able to hook me up with another contractor is incredibly appreciated, especially, like I said earlier, with all of the, clickbait and all of the ads online. Having a personal recommendation from someone I trust was really appreciated.